2025 Summer Recital. It's good to see all these wonderful faces gathered once more to celebrate this year's hard work, and I'm certain that we will not disappoint them. I've so often discussed with students the difference between practice and performance. In practice, we learn something new, carefully and methodically. In performance, there's just doing. Mistakes and all are part of the performance. This is easier said than done, so I've taken upon myself to lead by example and write this speech in one go with no rewrites. As I write, I am distracted by the television, watching a show or cheering the Oilers. This is how it starts, unfocused and effortful, time-consuming and exhausting. Edmonton wins 5-4 in overtime. Where was I? Sorry, no rewrites. I am very uncertain what to say and how to say it. Music starts the same way, riddled with doubts and confusion. However, one by one, the words begin to flow, like notes on a page, and as we grow in confidence, each note is selected with care and consideration. This is the moment that practice ends and performance begins. There is no going back to search for mechanical precision or sophisticated refinement. You say only what you mean. Will this be my best speech? Not a bit of it. What is missing in refinement will be made up through heartfelt meaning. Performance is not about perfection, it is about expression. As you come up to perform, ask yourself these questions. Why does this performance matter, and to whom does it matter? When you answer these questions, you'll find yourself with a new purpose. As practice becomes performance, so does the student become an artist. So let's begin with a big round of applause for all of today's performers. All right, as always, please do not disturb a performance, but allow someone to finish before entering or exiting the room. Photography is welcome without flash. Cell phones should be off. And we're going to bring to the piano Liam for Yankee Doodle and Muffin Man. Let's welcome Sarah to the front for Ode to Joy and Die with a Smile. Let's have Dylan, who's going to do variations on a Russian folk song. Fontica with Horse Sense on piano. Let's have Zaya, who's going to do stand up and rise up on vocals.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulder, a bullet in my gun. Do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds are over. Do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters. You know I got made up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone. And I just might fail, but Lord knows I tried. Just as feel at the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. fighter. But I see to you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Be you, be you, be you, be you. Silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. But I know you feel like dying. But I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Be you, be you, be you, be you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. Yeah, we will rise, we will rise, oh, we'll rise, oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, rise like the day. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. Be you, be you, be you. Be you.
Let's ask Celine is gonna do you want to build a snowman? Let's have Srijaya, who's going to do When Rivers Flowed on Mars and Melancholy Reflection on piano. Each and every one of you came up with something to say, and you said it loud and clear. When you practice, we hear only the notes that you play, but when you perform, we hear your confidence and your creativity. Most importantly, we hear your personality. We too cry with your failures and laugh with your successes. And for a brief moment, we are wholeheartedly connected to you, to cheer you on, and fueled by the passion and energy that you bring to your performances. It is understanding this connection that transitions the student to the artist. When you have found value in this connection, you find renewed reason to speak your piece. Whatever it is you say, it does not need to be refined, or sophisticated, or eloquent, but it must be sincere. And I think that you have all done a wonderful job and should be very proud of yourselves. As we conclude this summer recital, let's have another big round of applause for all of our performers. Thank you so much. Have a good day.